back to the No Limit Crypto channel, a channel where I bring you daily updates from the crypto markets. If there is anything in this video you find helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. That helps me out massively. So let's get into it. So right now we're going to take a look at Bitcoin. I'm going to present you a possible trading opportunity on the shorter time frames, and I'm also going to talk to you about why a correction down to $40,000 is actually not as bad as we think it is. So stay tuned to the end. If you want to see that, I'm going to leave a timestamp also if you don't want to see the shorter term trading opportunity. So let's get right into the trading opportunity. So we have this nice symmetrical triangle forming at a actually very crucial level. This pink line over here, this is just not a random line that I've drawn in the graph. This is the 200-day moving average. And we know the 200-day moving average is a super important level. I can't tell you how important level the 200-day moving average is. So I have some stats to confirm that. Let's take a look over here. So I went back to 2011 and measured every move once we crossed under the 200-day moving average. So average time spent under. So after the cross, we spent 127 days below the 200-day moving average, and on average the move size from the cross was 43.7%. So just imagine that in the market right now, what that could mean. Obviously a shorter cross below doesn't mean that we're gonna stay there. There's a bunch of examples from the past where we just stayed there for a couple of days, and then there's those longer downtrends, bear markets, where we stayed there for over a year. I think the longest was around 400 days or something. But that's just on average. So we have this triangle forming over here, and if we take a target for this triangle and see where we could go, so that's a target. If we break to the upside, which is the best scenario for us right now, because that confirms us that we stay above the 200-day moving average, which is such an important level. That would mean that we go possibly 48.5, 49k would be a take profit. And also, if we break to the downside, the target is 43,500. I've actually drawn these possible take profit zones or supports and resistances by looking at the volume at these levels. And as we can see, the reason why I didn't go as far down as 43.5k is because we had a lot of volume at the 40,500 range. And also the reason why I made a more conservative take profit up here is because we started getting in more volume. You can see that there is volume under here. But it's 100%, it is realistic for us to go up here. So I would say that these two levels are either we go up here or we go up down here. And remember, on a breakout, we want volume. No volume, no momentum, price is dead. So let's take a look at the worst case scenario. We break to the downside. There's actually not a lot of support, or there is some support levels, but if we look at the volume at these levels, the first real spike in volume comes down at $40,000. So I'm actually almost expecting us to correct to the $40,000 range. I was talking about a big correction at some point on Sunday. I will admit I didn't expect it to be this week. I expected the correction to be from 60k to 50k, not from 50k to 40k. But now that we're here, I think a correction from the 50k to 40k is going to happen. And after that, Bitcoin has to show us, is it able to break above the 200-day moving average? But why doesn't this look so bad? I can just hear everyone screaming, but that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. It is actually not that bad. Take a look at the weekly chart. I've drawn the 40k mark here. So how does a healthy chart look? A healthy chart goes up, corrects down, goes up. And what is the most important thing in an uptrend? Higher highs, higher lows. So now let's say that we correct from up here to 40,000 and then go up. What can we see on this chart? We still made a higher high. Right here. This is our higher low. We made a higher low. So a retracement to 40,000 is actually not that bad. And I think the more that I look at this, the more that I look at the state where we are right now, it's really likely. And that's also the reason why I'm really cautious about trading other coins. I'm not really entering any trades on most coins. On some coins I will probably be making trades, like Solana and Algorand has gone crazy. So on those I'm making some trades, but nothing like massive, because the market, as we know, does often follow Bitcoin. So I think this is the likely scenario that we're going to see right now. Thank you very much. This was No Limit Crypto. Peace out.